pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. A motion for about the minutes for the previous meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve minutes.
I'll second it.
Okay, called seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Minutes approved. Any correspondence?
Nothing.
Okay, now we'll go to the La Castro Glory Drive situation.
We sort of pop up here. I guess I got this one tonight. So the La Castros are subdividing off the back portion of their property. It's approximately 8 acres, parcel A. And as well as the subdivision of parcel A, they will also be subdividing off a portion to become integral to lot 12, which is owned by Summit Township. And then Summit Township and parcel A will be dedicating right-of-way to Glory Drive to encompass an existing cul-de-sac that's already there, to put it within the right-of-way. So the resulting lot 12 owned by Summit Township will be 15,000 square foot, which will be the minimum, which is the minimum allowable lot size for that zoning district. In addition, we have a proposed 30-foot by 30-foot stockpile easement on lot 12 as well for the stockpiling of snow collected from the cul-de-sac. And if you guys have any questions, I'll entertain them.
Just on a question on that stockpile, snow stockpile easement. How often is that do you anticipate being used? Once or twice a season, maybe?
I think it all depends on how much snow we get.
Yeah.
Basically what will happen is when they clean the cul-de-sac, that area will be kind of there to push the snow from the cul-de-sac into until such time that it fills up, and at that point we go out with a front loader and pull the snow out and truck it out. That's kind of what usually happens is the cul-de-sacs, we stockpile it there. If it gets to be too much, we'll go in and truck it out, and usually it gets dumped in the park here. So it's there. Like if we have a year like this year, we'll pile some snow in there and it'll melt away. But if it's a year like a few years ago where we're trucking it, we might go in there a couple times and clean it out. It's just there so we don't end up with huge snowbanks in everybody's front yards and in the driveways.
And I have a motion on the subdivision plan.
I'll make a motion to approve the plan as submitted.
We have a second.
I'll second it.
Okay, the plan has been, motion has been made and seconded. All those in favor? Those opposed? Plan carries. The next subdivision plan is the First Assembly of God. Mr. Walker?
Yes, I represent First Assembly of God, the subdivision of their property, creating lots A, B, and C. In addition, this plan consolidates all the tax parcels that were chopped up throughout that property. They're represented by those dashed lines you see there. So there's a note on that plan that says that, that this plan intends to consolidate all of these orphaned tax parcels into one and then further subdivide it as shown here on. The main driving force of this subdivision plan was to create Lot A, which is going to become an integral part of the What industry is that, do you know offhand? It's, Roberts Trucking. They intend on they'll acquire that lot A, integrate it with their parcel. They'd like to expand their building and then eventually bring a truck driveway out to Oliver Road along there. And that's why that last leg is a little funny at the end instead of 90 degrees to the road, because if they have a semi that's traveling southwest along Oliver Road and turning right into their facility, they need a little angle there to help them out. In addition, they're also considering perhaps someday selling Lot B off. Although at this point in time, they have no intention of doing that. It's just thoughts for the future. So that's why there's that little common access easement there, because that's a driveway that actually goes in and serves both lots B and C. That's that shaded area there.
Lot A borders two different zoning areas.
Okay,
Okay, just aware that in the future, if any problem with the driveway going into that.
they'd have to come before the zoning hearing board, and I'm not addressing that at this time.
As long as they're aware of that. Anybody have any questions?
This is basically cleaning up, like all these other parcels
Yes.
here, they've just cleaned it up.
Correct.
Put it into lot C and then,
Yeah, they were non-conforming tax parcels all along here. Portions of the big church straddling property lines, and it was always something that was intended to be cleaned up.
Yeah.
This is doing that.
Any further questions? Call for motion?
I'll make a motion to accept.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, the motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
aye.
Okay, the ayes have it.
Thank you.
Motion carries. Thank you. Comprehensive plan
I
implementation
have
update?
nothing for tonight.
Nothing? Somebody want to make the motion for adjournment?
The motion. I move we adjourn the meeting.
We have a motion to adjourn,
Second it.
and it's second. The meeting is